And it's like, I mean, do we have to get like shredded, just like we're just to our gills on the podcast, and me just like sit shirtless and stuff? Like, is that what we need in order to just talk back and forth? Like, don't get me wrong, he's putting the work. Like, he's doing 3 videos a week, posting consistently, not missing a day. Like, even with the minimal edits and stuff that he does, that's still difficult. Welcome back to the Rift Unscripted podcast. Today we're talking about Sam Sulek.
Sure.
Yes, dude. I mean, he's on my mind. He's eating up my mind right now. For all of the reasons, because he's just living his life. Dude's just like, he gets to do like what he loves. You know, that's like what everyone's dream is, to just do what they love and get paid for it.
That's what, even like we've talked about if we had like a popular podcast, that'd be because we sit here and talk and it's fun.
Like, if we would blow up, dude, that would be the best thing ever.
Yeah, I know. And then, like, we sit here and talk and do whatever we want every day. But he pretty much has like the long form video style of podcasting, like the easiest video style to do. Like, he just
literally
starts recording and lives and then stops recording.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, do we have to get like shredded, just like we're just to our gills on the podcast, and me just like sit shirtless and stuff? Like, is that what we need in order to just talk back and forth? Like, don't get me wrong, he's putting the work. Like, he's doing 3 videos a week, posting consistently, not missing a day. Like, even with the minimal edits and stuff that he does, that's still difficult. Like, what happens if his Wi-Fi goes out or one of his batteries gets destroyed? Like, trying to just transfer these podcasts SD stuff, our SD card just went to shit yesterday.
It's not even that, because like we say like, oh, it's like what he does is so easy, like recording wise, but like think about if every day you went to the gym, you had to record the whole day. Like, it just probably does. Like, some days you just want to go work out, be done, come home, and hang out. Like, but
it's discipline, dude. And honestly, it's discipline that the gym builds. Yeah. Where, you know, some days you don't want to go work out. Yeah. But you do it no matter what.
Or it's like looking weird walking around the grocery store. Like, I'm sure he doesn't enjoy doing that sometimes.
I think he puts it in, or at least the one that I saw, he puts it in.
Like in his cart.
Yeah, in his cart. Like, I think he's real subtle about it. But I know he carries around the tripod and stuff. And that's kind of, I mean, how subtle can you be with a big tripod walking in? But, so there's definitely, like, I'm not at all trying to discount the stuff that he does and not say that it's like real inspiring. And the dude, he's swimming in my head. Like,
did you know he was actually a
swimmer?
I don't know, collegiate, but I know like he was a diver. Like, he's posted a clip of him like going to a pool. Like now that he's blown up, he's massive, doing like a dive. He's actually good. Like, he's a good diver.
He was a big diver, massive diver. Because divers usually skinny.
I don't know how big he was when he was a diver, but like since he's blown up, he went and like did diving video. Like, and like he was doing dives and he looked good. Like, he had like good form and everything. I was like, damn, that dude's a diver. He's massive.
Yeah, I would
try making a small flash of that body. Like, that ain't happening.
I would have never expected that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, but no. So Sam Sulek, I mean, where he's going, what he's doing, is obviously, like I said, what we would want to do.
Yeah.
Like, staying along that path of just not having a I mean, obviously not having a boss, but just not you can be free to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But on top of that, he's kind of changed my mind about this like bulking, cutting stuff. So I saw a diagram deal. Obviously it's winter right now, right? This is like, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, right? This is a time when you kind of put on more clothes than normal.
Yeah.
Summertime, you don't have as much clothes on, so that's when you kind of do the cut, right? That's kind of the bulk and cut thing, and it really comes about in the for bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But they're on anabolic steroids, and so that allows you to do that bulk and cut very well, because with steroids you can put muscle on and cut fat at the same time. Without steroids, it is a lot more difficult to do that.
Yeah.
Right? Because your body cannot, your body physically cannot put on muscle and cut fat at the same time, like simultaneously.
Yeah.
You can break down muscle while you're working out at one point, and then while you're sleeping, rebuilding muscle. So while you're working out, it's breaking down that fat, breaking down the muscle. And while you're sleeping, it's building that muscle back up, right? In the same day, yes, you can do that. But at the same simultaneously, you cannot.
Yeah.
Anabolic steroids, you can. It does that. It speeds up the recovery process of that building muscle.
Well, it still do it at the same time, or just do it quicker?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, like, so it's not like the actual molecules. No, you can't. When you break it down on the actual, like,
yeah, because still, I don't see how that would change what your body's like able to do that like in that way. Like I'm sure, like say for somebody who's not on it, like they can go work out. And all day, it's still going to be kind of burning down what they did. When they sleep, it'll start rebuilding. But maybe if somebody on steroids, like you leave the gym on your drive home, you start rebuilding.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. It's it speeds up the process. So, so it's not like, once again, it's not simultaneous, but it is like a lot faster.
So you're saying you can do like a 2 to 3 month bulk and then start cutting.
Yes.
Compared to doing a 6 months.
6 months. Yeah, exactly. And then when you cut, then that takes a year.
Yeah.
Right. Like that, it's faster. And so that's why when bodybuilders do that, like that's kind of where it started and originated from, was bodybuilding community is the bulk up off season and they cut down for their show. They're at peak right after the show, off season.
Yeah.
Right. Bulk and cut. Yo-yoing, right? Yo-yo diet. And a lot of naturals think that you can do that. But really what they're doing when they do that is they're gaining fat and putting on muscle. Yes, they're getting stronger in the gym, but then they cut and then they lose all that. They lose the fat, but they also lose the muscle that they put on. And so really they're not real. And I know, like, you think in your head, yes, they are putting on more muscle because, but it doesn't really work. Like, you have to be very, very regimented and very, very strategic with your calories and disciplined in order to do that. Most of the time, if you're natural and you're bulking 6 months out of the year and cutting 6 months out of the year, you're going to stay the same.
Yeah.
You're not going to be putting on muscle. So, like, for instance, Taylor Parker, our friend, he was a very lean guy. He started bulking. He's bulked for probably long enough. He probably is due for a cut.
Yeah.
Right? Homie's big boy now. Right? He starts cutting. He's going to have a lot of muscle on because he's bulked for 3 years.
Yeah.
Right? That it comes with that. And so I'm like, maybe if I bulked up a little bit for 3 years, right? Stayed on this consistent bulk, consistent putting on muscle, like getting big, then 3 years down the road, I can cut and have all that muscle, and then I don't have to do it ever again.
Yeah.
Right? Then I can just maintain that. But where I'm at right now, I'm like, I want to be shredded. I want the six pack, I want to look good, especially with social media. I mean, like I said, for this podcast, do we need to be like yoked and shredded, and that's how we get views?
Yeah.
Like, is that how it is? Or can you be the big guy and still do the same amount?
I think from guys' perspectives, I guess it depends on which guy you're talking about. But, like, for me, when I see somebody in the gym, like shredded, like I think they have a six pack, like you can't really tell when they have a shirt on. You see like their arms kind of veiny and stuff. You just assume they're probably shredded under the shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I respect the dude that's huge in there more than those guys, even though I'm sure it's just as much work for either one. But it's for me, I've always been a bigger dude, so like I like moving weight. So like when I see somebody that can move some weight, I'm like, damn, like big boy.
No, I agree.
And then also, like, I think we can go, and I don't know if you're even go into this, but like for attraction too, like girls who are attracted to guys, I think once you start getting older, they're more attracted to like bigger, like dad bod style compared to like.
No, not the dad bod, but
dad bod people. Like
protectors, right?
Well, no, because that like I'm not. I wouldn't even say I'm a dad bod. I'd say I'm too fat to be dad bod.
Okay.
Like dad bod is like I see posts about it all the time. That's why I think about it. There's girls like, oh, I need a guy like this, and it's like I'm trying to think of someone who has that build, like almost like what Taylor is right now would be this. It's like muscled, but not like shredded.
That is not a dad bod. I get. I mean, maybe it is. What I think when I hear dad bod is I think of a beer gut.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm
skinny
talking
arms.
About. I'm talking dad bod, like 20-year-old dad bod, like guys who are in their 20s that are considered to be like dad. Like,
how is that a dad? Like a sage?
Yeah, close to
bod?
that. I'd say like a little bit like
he's got a beer gut.
I think if Sage worked out, and like had some muscle.
Sage is my brother-in-law, by the way, and he's a big guy, 6'3", 230 pounds. It's 240 maybe.
I'd have to find if you saw like the post I'm talking about, it's like you can tell they still work out, but they got some like weight on them. I think like compared to,
I mean, don't get me wrong, 6'4", 6'3", like you don't have to do much.
No, yeah.
Girls can be attracted
like the younger
to
girls,
you.
like younger, like by younger I mean like probably anywhere from like 24
18.
and younger. Yeah, 18, at least 18, at least 18 to like 24.
Okay.
I think a lot of them are attracted to like the ripped, shredded, hairless, abs, whatever. But I think once they start getting older, like they're more attracted to the.
I think so
like,
too, because what that comes with is maturity, respect, responsibility. Like that tends to be what all of those added up actually are, right? Yeah. With the dad bod, quote unquote, where everything else comes from. The like you said, the shredded guy, like that's more of immaturity. Honestly, like promiscuous, going out. I guess is that word for me?
Yeah, I assume. Okay, they know what you mean.
Yeah, it works for the same way, but
player.
Yeah. I think I may maturing into that state where I'm like, dude, I may not want to be just shredded yolk with the veins popping and everything. I may want to just get big and like be.
I mean, you can be that in 2-3 years, but be a lot bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, what if I'm sitting?
Like, I agree with you. I think you should go on a big bulk and then shred down.
Well, Sam Sulek, I see him. I'm like, yo, this guy.
I think it's like you want to be ripped and shredded, but if you do it too soon, then you're kind of like locked there until you go on another big bulk. Because like right now, if you stay shredded, do you think you'd get like way bigger while staying shredded?
No.
Yeah. So I think if you shred too early, then you're locked there until you decide I'm going to go on another big bulk again.
No, I agree. That's why, I mean, when I look at Taylor, I'm like, damn, dude's got it. But is he too far gone, right? Can he go back the other way? Because it's a lot harder.
I don't think he's too far gone for the reason that he's one of the most, like, dedicated guys to the gym I know.
Yeah.
Like, he's eating the same thing. Like, we were in Vegas at some nice restaurant. He's like, "Oh, do you have like chicken and rice?" I'm like, "Dude, you're in Vegas." And then like, they were like this huge, like this place is like known for their like big chocolate cake, whatever. And everyone's like, "Oh, I want to try this." I was like, "I'm not eating it. No, I can't. I'm gonna go over my calories." I'm like, "Dude, you're in Vegas. Like, take a bite." It's like in high school, he's every day after school, Dr. Pepper to Hershey's every day.
He did.
I'm like, what the hell?
He did, but he's looking good. He did. I think I'm just like. I don't want to get to that point because I'm a very extreme person, right? So I'm like, if I'm going to go bulk, I'm going to go hard, dude. Yeah. And it's going to be clean. I don't like dirty bulk. Like I said, we're not going to put 7 Reese's in a blender, blend it up, and go out and chug it, Sam Sulek. But we are going to go, eat a bunch of clean dates, honey, like stay holistic with it. So we'll continue to do that.
I think that's the reason Taylor, like, he wants to cut, but also I think the reason he always tells me, he's like, I got to get 315 on bench. He's like, I got to get 315 on bench, which that could be him saying that because he just doesn't want to start the cut yet. Yeah. Or it could be like, that is like nice to be able to say like, I bench 315.
Yeah. Like, dude, I mean, I'm not saying, but what did we try? I tried 305, I got 305, right? Or did I get 300? Whenever we did,
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
I know I for sure got over 3. I got 300 plus.
Yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't 315 though.
Yeah.
And I'm 170 pounds.
But you've been there while weight training. Like for him to start the cut, you're going to lose a little bit of strength, I think.
No, he definitely will.
But I mean, after he gets down, he can go back up. But
no, so that's
can he hit 315 after he cuts when he couldn't hit it at his peak bulk?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is, what if I bulk? Where do I go?
Yes,
if I'm 220 pounds.
Yes, you got to bulk to find out.
Yeah, but then I'm going to look like a butterball. And what it gets me to is my face. I start getting the neck and stuff. Oh, that's what gets me. Then I'm like, so I don't want to be a butterball. I want to be able to put on muscle. I don't know. We'll see if that's going to be something. I'm going to have to think more on it. Yeah. But I wanted to bring it out on the podcast and see. What do you guys think? Should I hit the bulk? Should I start doing it like I'm talking 2-3 year bulk? We're not talking this bulk and cut back and forth because that's not going to do anything, right? 3 year bulk. What do you think? Should we do it? If so, let us know in the comments.
Not I think I'm going to stay away from the bulk. I've been doing it for a good while now.
Well, That's up to you.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying on the bulk, you're more than welcome to. Whatever it is. What do you guys think? If you think I need to go on the bulk, let me know in the comments section below. Otherwise, guys, we appreciate you watching, joining, viewing. We're here every Monday and Friday. We'll continue to be. All right. Catch you next one. Peace.